sitting here, you're pulling stories out of thin air, you know? Boy, a guy like this, if he's sitting ringside at the Dempsey-Furpo fight, he'd be trying to tell you that, Look, now what about the old man? Are we supposed to believe that he didn't get up and run to his door and see the kid tearing down the steps 15 seconds after he killed him? He's just saying so to be important, right? I mean, what's the point of the whole thing?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, and the Baltimore Rooter returns from again now. And pop-ups are falling for base hits wherever we look.
Hold on a second. Now, look. Did the old man say he ran to the door?
Ran, walked, what's the difference? He got on, did he? I mean, he got there, didn't he?
No, well, wait a second.
He said he ran, at least I think he did.
Now, look, I don't remember what he said, but I don't see how he could have run to the door.
He said he went from his bedroom to the front door. Now, isn't that enough?
Where was the bedroom?
It was down the hall somewhere.
I thought you remembered everything. Don't you remember that?
No. Mr. Foreman, I'd like to see a diagram of the apartment.
Look, why don't we just have him run the trial all over again so we can get everything
How come you're the only one in this room who wants to see exhibits all the time?
I want to see this one, too.
I'd like to stop wasting time. We're going to start wading through all that nonsense about where the party was found.
Unless somebody else wants to, but I'd like to find out if an old man who drags 1 foot when he walks, because he had a stroke last year, can get from his bedroom to his front door in 15 seconds.
He said 20 seconds.
He said 15.
He said 20 seconds. What are you trying to distort?
He said 15.
How does he know how long 15 seconds is? You can't judge a thing like that.
He said 15 seconds. He was very positive about it.
He was an old man. Half the time he was confused. How could he be positive about anything?
I don't see what you're going to prove here. The man said he saw the boy running out.
Well, let's see if the details bear him out. As soon as the body hit the floor, he said he heard footsteps upstairs running toward the front door. Heard the upstairs door open, the footsteps start down the stairs. He said he got to his own front door as fast as he could, and he swore it couldn't have been more than 15 seconds. Now, if the killer began running immediately...
But maybe he did.
The old man said he did.
You know, you ought to be at Atlantic City at that hair splitters convention.
Hey, why don't you stop making smart remarks all the time?
Oh, my friend, for your $3 a day,
All right,
you
now
have to
that you
listen
got
to
that thing
everything.
in here, what
you know?
about it?
All right, here's the apartment where the killing took place. The old man's apartment was directly beneath and exactly the same. Here are the L tracks, a bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom. Here's the hall. Here are the stairs. Now, the old man was in this bedroom right here. He says he crossed to the door and walked down the hall, opened the front door, just in time to see the boy running down the stairs. Am I right so far?
That's the story for the 19th time.
15 seconds after the body hit the floor.
Correct.
Now, let's see. It's 12 feet from the bed to the door. The hall is 43 feet. He would have had to walk 12 feet, open the bedroom door, walk 43 feet down, and open the front door, all in 15 seconds. You think he could have done it?
Sure he could have done it.
He can walk only very slowly. They had to help him into the witness chair.
You make it sound like a long walk.
For an old man who had a stroke, it is a long walk.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm going to try it, see how long it took him.
What do you mean you want to try it? Why didn't his lawyer bring it up if it's so important?
Maybe he just didn't think about it.
What do you mean didn't think of it? To think the man's an idiot or something? It's an obvious thing.
Did you think of it?
Listen, smart guy, don't matter whether I thought of it. He didn't bring it up because he knew it'd hurt his case. What do you think of that?
Maybe he didn't bring it up because it would have meant bullying and badgering a helpless old man. You know that doesn't sit very well with the jury. Most lawyers avoid it if they can.
So what kind of a bum is he then?
That's what I've been asking, buddy. Pass me that chair, will you? Those 2 chairs are the old man's bed. I just paced off 12 feet across the room. This will be the bedroom door.
Oh, that's crazy. You can't recreate a thing like that.
I would like to see it. 43 feet. I'll pace over that wall and back again.
Look, this is absolutely insane. What are you wasting everybody's time in here for?
According to you, it'll only take 15 seconds. Now, we can spare that, see?
Come on, knock it off.
Okay, killer. Yeah.
Will you stand right there and mark the front door? It was chain locked according to the testimony, remember? Has anybody got a watch for the second hand?
I have.
You want me to start? Stamp your foot? That'll be the body falling. You can tie me from there.
What are we going to do, play charades now?
Come on.
Come on, what are we waiting for?
Well, I want to wait till the second hand reaches 60.
Oh, come on.
Come on, speed it up. He walked twice as fast as that.
If you want me to walk faster than that, I will. Lock, door, stop.
Right.
What's the time?
Exactly 41 seconds.
Just what I think happened. The old man heard the fight between the boy and his father a few hours earlier. Then when he's lying in his bed, he heard a body hit the floor in the boy's apartment, heard the woman scream from across the street, got to his front door as fast as he could, heard somebody racing down the stairs, and assumed it was the boy.
I think that's possible.
Assumed? Brother, I've seen all kinds of dishonesty in my day, but this little display takes the cake. You all come in here with your hearts bleeding all over the floor about slum kids and injustice. You listen to some fairy tales. Suddenly you start getting through to some of these old ladies. Well, you're not getting through to me. I've had enough. What's the matter with you guys? You all know he's guilty. He's got to burn. You're letting him slip through our fingers.
Slip through our fingers? Are you his executioner?
I'm one of them.
Perhaps you'd like to pull the switch.
For this kid, you bet I would.
I feel sorry for you. What it must feel like to want to pull the switch. Ever since you walked into this room, you've been acting like a self-appointed public avenger. You want to see this boy die because you personally want it, not because of the facts. You're a sadist.
Kill him, I'll kill him!
You don't really mean you'll kill me, do you?
Is there anything wrong, gentlemen? I heard some noise.
Oh, no, everything's all right. We're just, friendly little argument. That's. Listen, we're through with that diagram. You can take it if you want. Yeah. Thank you.
What are you looking at?
Somebody has to start it off again.
I beg pardon.
I beg pardon. What are you so polite about?
For the same reason you're not. It's the way I was brought up. This fighting, that's not why we are here, to fight. We have a responsibility. This I have always thought is a remarkable thing about democracy, that we are, what is the word? Notified. That we are notified by mail to come down to this place to decide on the guilt or innocence of a man we have never heard of before. We have nothing to gain or lose by our verdict. This is one of the reasons why we are strong. We should not make it a personal thing. Thank you.
If nobody else has an idea, I might have a cutie here. I mean, I haven't given it much thought, but let's throw it out on the stoop and see if the cat licks it up.
The cat licks it up.
Yeah, if the boy.
Well, look how dark it's getting out there. I bet we're going to have a storm now.
Boy, oh boy, it's really hot, huh? Pardon me, but don't you ever sweat?
No, I don't.
Listen, I was wondering if maybe we should take another vote.
Oh, great. Maybe we can follow this one up with a little dancing and refreshments, huh?
Mr. Foreman?
Well, that's okay with me. Anyone doesn't want to vote? Hey, come on. Come on.
I'm sorry.
I think we ought to have an open ballot. Call out our votes, Let's see who stands where.
Well, that sounds fair to me. Anyone object? Okay, I'll call up your jury numbers. 1. Oh, that's me. I can vote guilty. 2.
Not guilty.
Number 3.
Guilty.
Number 4.
Guilty.
Number 5.
Not guilty.
Number 6.
Not guilty.
Number 7.
Guilty.
Number 8.
Not guilty.
Number 9.
Not guilty.
Number 10.
Guilty.
Number 11.
Not guilty.
Number 12. Number 12.
Guilty.
The vote is now 6-6.